Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. It's been a while, in fact, over 10 days, so what's been happening? In case you've been wondering, in case you've missed me for whatever reason, yeah, we've all had the Rona. It's been the first time around, and our first bout with Corona has not been fun. I managed to stave it off for so long, but it finally caught up to us on our children's birthday. We had a birthday party in one of those Corona breeding facilities, I guess. And yeah, I was down and out, and right now I'm recovering. Oof. It is probably not long COVID, I really hope, but my joints are aching and having trouble getting up the stairs. It's real garbage. So, as a result, we are going to be spectating some OpenRA on probably lower volumes than is usual. Welcoming myself back here, and we are gonna have a matchup between Blackened and Fazzar. It is being played out on Paranoia, and we've got our first medics mixed in here. A little firestorm being created by Fazzar. Yeah, the color scheme. What a trickery. One rifle being split off by Blackened trying to intercept the engineer. Might almost get it, but I think, yeah. There's a nice screening rifle here, and that just deletes any opportunities of getting a snipe. Pretty good thus far. Wait a sec. What is happening here? He has forgotten to turn on the build queue for a while, and as a result, it's not looking very good timing-wise. Fazzar is building his third refinery. Wow, he's got a lot of infantry out and about, so that's about 25. So anyway, how's it going for you guys? We are right now in the middle of a wave of sickness, despite us being... Ooh, that engineer is hit. Probably. Despite us having some having holidays right now, everybody's falling ill. So there's that. The rockets are starting to be mixed in here. Keep in mind that this is a best of 2, so there's always going to be the option for a second game. And yeah, 3 harvesters. Where is the war factory? What happened here? Did Fazzar not build a war factory? Did he sell it? Is that a triple ref all in? It is starting to look like it. Jeez, Fazzar is behind. That is a 3-minute war factory, if even that. Huh. No, maybe it just went triple ref. Light tank out for Blackened. And I think, with regards to the army value, Fazzar has shot up into the stratosphere. Jeez Louise. That's gonna have to be a defense mounted. 4 rockets are starting to appear. Yep. That is gonna be very defensive posturing for Faz. I think Blackened's army is just too small. But then again, the war factory has been super late. Yeah, not an engagement you want to take, but only loses the medic. So that's fine for the time being. Okay, he did go triple ref, so that might actually make sense. Oh, light tank kiting right into the blob. There is just nothing here but despair. This is not looking good. Where is your army, Blackened? It is on the scrapyard. That is a complete mess. Usually Blackened is the one who goes for the mass. Has got mass advantage. Oh, that's kind of curious. This is not looking good. There are 2 wind-up toys screening the area. And we've got pillbox o'clock, I'd say. Blackened is on 2 barracks, he's on 1 tank, and he's on like 4 or 5 rocket soldiers, and that's about it. Have you ever seen this large an army discrepancy? I mean, look at this. This game 1 is done and dusted. As soon as the attack move comes out, that is all she wrote. Yeah, what has happened here? I'm not entirely certain, but it didn't look very good. Not all good in the hood. Some infantry being split off to tackle the lyric. And I think as soon as this army is gonna get intercepted, Blackened is gonna call quits. Yeah. Light tanks rolling in. Getting some really good connections as well. Light tanks everywhere. And GG. This was a simple one. Let's return with game number 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And here we are on Timian this time around. We've got an allied mirror. We've got, yep, that's Britain versus Germany. With the potential for a late game, but that is never a guarantee, never assured. So, let me know how's it going, how it's been going with you guys and girls. I really hope that there is not going to be as much corona going around as it's been here. Because this has been kind of nasty. Almost as nasty as the color of these little river tiles. Looks a bit poisonous, like poisonous gunk. But Timian, really good map. And the oil there in the backlines is very heavily damaged, so it starts out as an easy sniping target for Grendy run by. Just allowing 2 nades or something. All the derricks are in fact heavily damaged. Interesting. It does sport enough space, I think, for a naval yard. Is that true? I think the blueprint... maybe not. Maybe it just doesn't fit here. Oh god, is there a twinkle twinkle little star meme? Phone your mom? Hello? Then we've got phone your mom and how I wonder what you are. Okay. So it's just a little troll. It's on the other side. Come with me, the golden ratio. That's not the golden ratio. It's not 2/3. There's just a big money crate. Scrooge McDuck levels. And we're seeing the red flags waving for Fazzar and Blackened. Cool, cool. Yeah. That about makes sense. Lots of infantry this time around. Blackened's not taking any risks. Moving back into his own base. And after that, I'd imagine we're probably going to transition to a standard mid-game for both players. Fazzar not opting for mass off of triple refinery this time around, so I've analyzed the replay and came to the conclusion that it was just for sheer mass. It was going pure mass production. This time around, both players playing it a bit safe. Medics are being mixed in yet again. Last time they did a good job. For Fazzar, that is. Blackened's medics were absolutely useless. War Factory is going to churn out harvesters and nothing else but harvesters for until minute 5 when the first MCV arrives. Or maybe it's a 3-minute 60 MCV rush, let's see. 360. 340 MCV rush. There we go. And right now it doesn't look like it, that's just a mirrored build, so this should reflect itself in very even earnings as well. The curve not yet flatlining. This is starting to look like a very standard one. And I would say, philosophically speaking, we've got ourselves a little vanilla situation going on here. Right. Okay, so we've gotten up to triple ore refinery, nothing too crazy. And the assets are dead on even, except Fazzar is stalling a little bit. No army movement out from anyone. Damn you Brits. Damn, that is a strong statement. We're seeing the first wind-up toy. And a Ranger. First builds divergence here. Ranger obviously being a bit more useful, I'd say, on large map, because it allows you to screen and poke a little. Whereas the light tank, it does provide a front line, but you usually don't see those engagements early on. Not on maps this large. So Blackened went double light vehicle anyway. That is really just to shave off some scouts and then move back for repairs. Good hustle. That is a very valid and very useful purpose for the Ranger. And if you can maintain the Ranger advantage, the line of sight is going to be so big. Okay, very good awareness here. What about the army? Blackened is overtaken this time around. He is the one who has pulled the trigger. So new scouts being deployed, and that is something you see pro players do. Good players always send out scouts. Doesn't matter the cost. Almost. Oops, that was a little self-own. Explosion radius did get buffed, and that soldier got to experience a nice, just a nice little self-immolation. As a result, Fazzar has expanded as well to the south, so both players splitting map for now. Around minute 5 and there has been no engagement whatsoever. Massive push here, and the ranger crucially stays alive. Scouts where the army is, and this now allows the medium tanks to go elsewhere. Blackened's forces are repositioning. They're trying to find an angle, but that is a super defensive position. I'm not liking this engagement at all. Not in the slightest. Concentrated firepower is just too little. Front lines are drying up. With that, it is going to be the go signal. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. He had no backup plan, he had no flank. You can do this sort of play if you feel like you're either massively ahead in army count, which he wasn't, or if you've got a flank prepared, which he didn't. So there was just no plan B here. Was there? Oh god. The engineer capturing everything in the main base. That is just brutal. Blackened has now disconnected. That is as close to a rage quit as you can get. So it was the distraction play onto himself. Yikes. Okay, this game is over. We're going to fast forward. That is very unlucky. There's just an endless stream of infantry being fed into this meat grinder. What are we waiting for? Is everybody disconnected? It appears to be the case. Wow. Okay, what an underwhelming. I'm thoroughly underwhelmed by this game number 2. Blackened either disconnecting it at a really awkward time or just rage quitting. And honestly, he distracted himself. That was very weird. Anyway, we're gonna be back with more content to come. For now, thank you for watching, and channel operations will be restored back to normal. See you next time. Life Aces out.
Battle control terminated.